Today's video is going to be about the architecture and brokenness of left-wing degeneracy, and specifically this type of uniquely left-wing brokenness that we see on the internet. I'm not going to be covering, all the degenerate left-wing hive mind, woke mind virus freaks and victims that are out there, because there's a lot. There's L3, there's Hassan, there's a bunch of people that are suffering as a result of the left's lies about reality. We're not going to be talking about the endless degenerate fatherless women who are, aging past the wall on YouTube and just making content about hating masculinity and trying to revel in sort of a disdain for reality. We're going to choose our targets. And recently, there was a clip going viral on X. By the way, guys, follow me on X, because we're fighting this war against the fucking degenerate whores, if you know what I'm saying. Aikido these bitches. But this viral clip it involved Aiden Ross, it involved some other Twitch people that I don't know, but it involved Destiny. And recently, Destiny lost his wife. And guys, Destiny, for those of you who don't know, is a blue-haired liberal leftist who, he's short, he's soy, he's liberal, he's beta. He can't stand masculinity. He goes on Fresh and Fit to deny hypergamy, which is essentially basic human biology, the fact that women want to date up and across socioeconomic hierarchies, and on average tend to date men that make 54%, 54% more money than they do. And so basically what you need to understand about this video is the context that Destiny is a freak has recently been owned as a result of his wife leaving him. Obviously, everyone's been clowning on him endlessly, and he's a laughingstock. He's a laughingstock among laughingstocks. That, in a normal social context, would completely ostracize him to the edge of acquaintances. It would ostracize him to the edge of social interaction. People would view that as so freakishly deformed that he would have no place in basically most social hierarchies. But the internet is different. So instead of being educated, taught the lesson of, okay, you're a freak, you have to change in order to integrate into society, instead what the internet allows to happen is these degenerate blue-haired freaks double down and continue to embarrass themselves in ways that are so grotesque and humiliating, they essentially must be studied in order to understand the dangers of the woke mind virus. So that's what you're gonna see here. So there are two videos. Both are brutally humiliating to Destiny, and it's quite sad to see, but let me show you the first one.
No.
Destiny? You're talking about actual Destiny? Yeah, not this cuck Destiny, the real Destiny?
Dude, everyone just endlessly is piling on because he's a laughingstock among laughingstocks.
I don't even know anything about. All I know about you is that your ex does OnlyFans and you're like living in Andrew.
What do you mean all you know about Aiden Ross? Dude, yeah, look at everyone else. Everyone else is like, what are you talking about right now? What do you mean all you know about him? Aiden Ross is a superstar among streamers. He's like the biggest streamer. What do you mean all you know? What? He's been around for like several years now.
Take shadow, so I don't even know how to insult you. I don't even know what to say.
This is where it starts getting deformed.
I don't know how to insult you. I don't even know what to say.
All I know about you is that you're a full-blown.
I know, that's great.
Again, owned. You see, his humiliation just compounded. Because Destiny literally did admitting to be that word I can't say on YouTube. Just like look at that. He's bothered, but he keeps coming back to get bludgeoned again.
I would say that all your fans are too, but I'm pretty sure like 80% of your fans are botted, so I can't even really make fun of them.
Okay, so now he's gonna try to attack Aiden Ross's audience. It gets even more bizarre.
Like Jesus, like I don't know what to say about
it. You say that, but I go into your.
What the fuck happened when I left?
I go into your chat.
Yo, that's a good topic.
You go into my chat and you don't see shit. You can't see shit in my chat because
your chat doesn't move.
You can't see shit in my chat because it's not all picture.
Dude, that's why it's so bizarre. He's attacking Aiden Ross's audience when his audience is 50 times bigger. Maybe more than 50 times bigger than Destiny's. Destiny's been on YouTube for over a decade and hasn't even hit 1 million subscribers. Aiden Ross, in under 2 years, before he even met Andrew Tate, was making millions of dollars a month with an audience 50 times bigger than Destiny. So again, you see the disconnect from reality that Marxism demands of people. The reason for that, of course, is multivariable. But the most central axiom to recognize is that the ideologies of Marxism, the ideologies of the radical left, dispute notions of objectivity. They say that objectivity doesn't exist. Because if you acknowledge that objectivity exists, then all the mechanisms that you would have to employ in order to improve in the objective system, in the objective game with rules and parameters that exist whether you like them or not, would lead to the disintegration, to the downfall of the presuppositions of the left. You can't live in reality and think that men and women are the same. You can't live in reality and think that biology doesn't exist. You can't live in reality and say that everything is socially constructed when just a cursory glance at any field of objective inquiry instantly disproves that. Which, by the way, speaks to the scale of the attack on institutions of learning. Since they are being infiltrated with moral relativism and social constructionism and the woke mind virus.
Sure, so you can't read.
Why doesn't your chat move? Why?
So now so he just now baselessly said that Aiden Ross's chat can't read, basically trying to call them stupid. It's in order to cope with the fact that his chat is 50 times smaller. Okay. But your chat is filled with cucks. But your chat is filled with people that defend being a cuck literally. And before you blocked me on Twitter, that's exactly what happened. I went and owned you under your posts. And the people that were commenting under my posts were literally trying to defend cuckoldery. That's your audience. So obviously they're not very intelligent. Of course, you're not very intelligent, but you know that goes without saying.
My offline chat probably moves faster than your online chat when you get your bots turned off. Like, come on, dude, seriously?
That's such a delusional thing to say, given Aiden Ross's history. Do you understand that he gets like hundreds of thousands of views on YouTube in the first couple hours of his posts? It's just such a delusional thing. It's just so separated from reality. There are a lot of people that say recognizing reality is homosexual or something. Those people are mentally broken. Look at everyone's face in this call. Everyone's like, Destiny, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing right now? You're attacking the biggest streamer here after essentially falling to the lowest of the low, being humiliated by the entire internet, tens of millions of people.
What we'll say is this, Destiny. You're going to hell. You don't believe in God, so.
Aiden Ross is trying to diffuse the situation like, okay, we're going to stop this conversation because it's not going anywhere. This is just embarrassing. But this clip doesn't end. Watch this.
That's the biggest LARP I've ever heard about.
I respect my friend's religion. I said I went to a mosque to respect my friend.
I don't even know your friend. Why would I respect?
So now Destiny compounds his disrespect, which in large part caused people to mock him when his misfortunes happened to him recently, by doubling down on those same errors, disrespecting religions. You guys realize how many Muhammads and Alibabas and whoever like came after Destiny just because he attacked Islam? Bro, if he hadn't gone after Islam, half of the hate that he got at when his wife left him wouldn't have happened. What you're seeing here is the equivalent of someone soiling themselves permanently online for all to see. The woke mind virus destroys people's minds like Destiny's.
But you just said something about a suicide bombing joke. You know what I'm saying?
So
like
he's trying to. So Destiny's trying to make a suicide bombing joke about one of Aiden Ross's Muslim friends, just because he just got owned, because he feels insecure, because you know a 21-year-old has an audience 50 times bigger than him. But it's also weird because Aiden Ross didn't go after Destiny. Destiny is just sort of falling apart. This is insane. The woke mind virus mandates that its constituents disconnect from objective reality because it demonizes reality, because reality is untenable. It can't stand the manifold aspects of objective parameters that judge you and hold you accountable. Every single choice Destiny has made throughout his entire life, and I watched that psychological interview he did with that Twitch psychologist when he talked about his childhood. Every single choice Destiny's ever made in his life has been the wrong one. That's the only way you get to a place where you dye your hair blue, are a literal cuck, deny biology, deny objectivity, become liberal, and on top of that, you're short. Okay, we'll scratch that off the list because you couldn't control that.
Well, was he a suicide bomber? If it was, I'm sorry. I take it back. My bad.
It's so weird to see, bro. This is so weird.
It's not that at all.
I hope it was a nice vest at least, okay? Jeez.
I'm just
saying. Where are we at?
What's
the next topic?
Everyone it's so awkward now. You see what these radical leftists are like? They make it so awkward. This is very interesting because you saw the exact same type of, you could call it social deformity and inability in Hassan when he got kicked off of the Discord call with Andrew Tate. If you guys remember that, I even made a video about it where the interaction was cool, fun, exciting, and interesting before Hassan came on, and then everything got super awkward and weird, deformed with misinformation and a resentful attitude, which is, of course, in keeping with Marxism. And then it only repaired itself when Hassan got kicked off in disgrace.
2 minutes. I want to know.
So it's not funny. Like, he's the only one laughing right now. It's so weird.
I can see why your relationships don't work out.
Yeah, exactly. And this is where it heats up. This is where he loses. This is where he loses himself totally. Aiden Ross just said the truth. What we were all thinking when we saw Hassan get kicked off in disgrace. It's like, okay, dude, you're so fucking awkward. You're so weird. You're so strange. You deny reality. You hate biology. You hate facts. And you're the only one laughing right now. This is why your relationships fail. This is why your wife left you, and that is a sore spot right now.
Like your relationship with God or your relationship with the gym?
You're 40 years old with a fucking child. I pray for your child, but you're a horrible father.
That's great. Hey, listen, at least I'm self.
So he just said, you're 40 years old. I'm half your age. I have an audience 50 times bigger than you, and you're a bad father. It could have ended there. See, in normal social interaction, that's where, you take the L and you walk away. Because everyone's like, damn, holy shit. That guy really just walked into that. But because he's sitting in his soy, dimly lit, cucked room, he compounds his humiliation.
Self-made, I didn't have to beg Andrew Tate for every single part of my career.
So you see the delusion coming in. 6 months before Aiden Ross even talked about Andrew Tate, he was making $2 million a month. And we know that from his interview with DJ Academics. He was getting 50K viewers live. I'm not even an Aiden Ross fan, but I know these cursory facts. But facts have no place in the degenerate psyche of a leftist. The woke mind virus ravages their ability to think.
I was rich before Tate.
I'm sure you were rich, but it wasn't.
And you know what's crazy? He was richer than you are. At half your age, man. It's so weird. This is so weird to see.
I don't even get credit for your dad's business, dude.
Brody, we go anywhere in public. Nobody knows who you are. Everyone knows who I am. So that's all I'm saying that.
Yes.
Nobody
knows who I am.
This is so cringe. This is so cringe.
Everybody knows who's that one guy that
look at how the radical left derails the entire discussion and the entire ethos of the meeting. The only reason this is happening is because Destiny is so insecure, so unable to cope with reality, teaching him lesson after lesson after lesson. And he continues to make wrong choice after wrong choice after wrong choice, just getting destroyed. This is truly what it looks like to see a broken human. This is what the left does. It results in broken humans. I didn't even know until this clip that Destiny was a father, but now that I know he is, dude, imagine how horrible that kid's life is going to be. Growing up with a cuck for a father who is a international laughingstock. Oh, man.
Hey, from Andrew Tate's stream. That's the only thing knows about.
You're a 40-year-old. You're a 40-year-old.
Aiden,
you're a 40-year-old.
I'm gonna have to mute that part because this is going on YouTube. But basically, Aiden just repeated, trying to remind Destiny of his place and end this awkward, degenerate, cringe, pathetic nightmare. Aiden just started repeating, "You're a 40-year-old word you can't say on YouTube. You're a 40-year-old word you can't say on YouTube," and he just said it like 6 times. And you'd think that it would end there. But no, the woke mind virus demands that you go back for more. This is essentially what the radical left does. This is what the woke mind virus does. The woke mind virus says 2 + 2 is 5 because objective truth doesn't exist. Wearing a dress and claiming to be the opposite biological sex is what it actually is. And it's saying all of this in the middle of an MIT level PhD course where people are spending like 13 hours mathematically proving how 2 + 2 = 4, and then at the end of like this 6-hour mathematical proof of like deriving the essence of reality itself, it says nah, 2 + 2 is elephant over pie plus monkey. That's exactly what the radical left does. That's what it commands of its degenerate woke mind agents. It ruins their brains to such an extent they're permanently disconnected. Listen to this. So this is after being humiliated. He couldn't get it out of his head.
Anyway,
let's bounce back to the
where to go?
TOS thing before he gets this.
No, where? What do you do? Tell me where. I'm gonna go do drugs. Okay, I got fun things I want to do tonight. I gotta wake up at 9 a.m.
This is getting millions and millions of views. 2.5 million views of his humiliation, and he does it anyway. Obviously, he may enjoy it, given his sexual proclivities, but still, I mean, this is nuts. You don't see this happening very often.
Gets this.
No, where?
Destiny got cooked so bad he had to leave the call and gives a fake apology. And the fake apology is so cringe.
Wait, what do you do? Tell me where. Tell me where.
I'm gonna go do drugs. Okay.
Everyone feels so bad for him right now. They're thinking, oh gosh, bro, why are you lying about why you're leaving after getting like after you got destroyed that hard?
I got fun things I want to do tonight. I gotta wake up at 9 a.m. in the morning. I gotta put my 4 hours in here. Okay.
No, you're not going yet. I don't give a fuck.
I have to go.
No, you're not. You're not going yet. You're not going anywhere.
I do. Wait, can I apologize to Aiden first though, so that we're cool? Because I don't want to leave.
So after Destiny, you know, this pathetic, deformed freak show of a man insulted Aiden Ross's friend, Aiden obviously decided to mute Destiny. And so now listen to this.
The shit you said about the Moscow was kind of fucked up.
It was fucked. I'll apologize for that. I don't know if he can hear me. He might have me muted right now.
So he says he wants to apologize. Everyone's like, okay, is he gonna like redeem 5% of this degenerate display that he's just done in front of everyone?
It's not. Aiden, you ever muted?
I don't know if this is gonna be a real one.
But the answer is no. Because the woke mind virus has to totally destroy people's brains. It has to turn their minds into soup.
Oh, I'm listening.
Oh, okay.
So Aiden Ross is like, all right, I'm listening. You want to apologize? Fine. You know, you've made a fool of yourself. You're not gonna even no matter what you say in this apology, you're not gonna be able to make up for your humiliation. But I'm basically doing this for you. That's the mindset of everyone in this call at this point. If they heard what happened. This apology is not for Aiden. This apology is for Destiny to try to salvage some sort of his reputation.
Listen, Aiden, we had that conversation, okay, before.
This is self-destruction to the max, what we're seeing right now. His wife just left him.
I think the best thing we can do is make the world a better place, and the best way we can do that is for you to fucking kill yourself. Love you. Bye.
See, I fucking...
Dude, they're so deformed. They're literally so deformed.
Snipped it out from that. I snipped it out from the rat. No, there's no shot.
Aiden, send the goons.
And now they say Aiden, send the goons, which is funny because yeah, bro, you're insulting a 21-year-old who is 100 times more successful than you with an audience 50 times your size. Like it's so insane. Do you realize that guy is going to be 55 years old one day, and Aiden Ross is going to be 30 years old? Aiden Ross is going to be probably a billionaire. And this guy's going to be stuck on 800,000 subscribers when he's 55 years old with blue hair and no wife, a laughing stock for billions of people. I'm showing you guys this video as a cautionary tale, just like our ancestors used to sit around, the campfire and tell tales of, how Billy got, eaten by a tiger or got lost in the forest and was never heard from again. And they tell cautionary tales to young people so they don't repeat failures of the ancestors. That's what I'm doing here. I'm showing you guys what ultimate failure looks like, what ultimate cringe, deformed, woke mind virus, mental depravity looks like embodied, so that you can make a choice, so you can say, I'm going to reject Marxism, because you don't want to end up like this. You don't want to end up, 40 years old, 35 years old, insulting 21-year-olds that are monumentally more successful than you, making up lies, and compounding your humiliation after tens of millions and internationally hundreds of millions of people are laughing at you and mocking you because every single choice you've made in your life has been the wrong one. So with that being said, guys, subscribe to the channel. A reminder, Destiny blocked me on X, so follow me on X as well. Why not?